Pahinga. Thank you for the courtesy. Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana. Presidential Advisor for Military Affairs Arthur Tabaquero. General Leonardo Guerrero, Chief of Staff, Armed Forces of the Philippines. Director General Ronald de la Rosa, Philippine National Police. Lieutenant General Carlito Galvez, Commander Western Mindanao Command. Lieutenant General Rolando Bautista, Commanding General, Philippine Army. Brigadier General Serito Subihana, Commander, Joint Task Force, Sulu. My good friend, Steven Seagal. Sumama talaga dito. Sabi niya, sama ako. Bigyan mo lang ako ng impor at okay na. Talagang true to life. Officers and enlisted personnel of the Joint Task Force, Sulu, mga kababayan. Alam mo, gusto ko ring marinig ang mga boses nito. Nakita kami pero sandali lang. So I'd like to invite Mr. Steven Seagal to give us about a few words of your thoughts about the Filipinos and the sacrifices that my soldiers have to do, and maybe some inspiring words. You can take the lectern over there.
Well, first of all, thank you very much, President Duterte, for having me here today in the presence of these troops. I would like to commend you all for your commitment to your country, your president, and commitment to do the things that you have to do to make the Philippines safe. We have a problem. We have kidnapping, narco-trafficking, human trafficking, organ trafficking, and terrorism. These are the big things that we are faced with in the Philippines, you are faced with. I know that you guys put your life on the line every day. I myself have done and will do the same thing, so I understand that this is serious business. And I believe that there is a formula that can help the armed forces, the police, the intelligence network to combat this very, very well. I am looking forward to discussing these things with President Duterte at a later time. I do believe all of this is winnable. This is a war. It is all winnable. And I think the main thing that we all have to keep in our mind and our heart is we don't win this battle today. We don't win this battle tomorrow. This is a fight that's going to be a long fight. But the idea is to annihilate the enemy through attrition. Every day you have to say to yourself, this isn't going to be over today. It's going to be a long battle. But slowly, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, the enemy will get smaller and smaller, and finally they will be gone to the point where it is absolutely and positively controllable. This is the strategy that I believe is the way for you in your hearts and your minds to take a step forward every day. I hope I can be involved with all of you in this war against all of these evil things. And again, I want to thank you all for your courage, your devotion, your commitment, and thank President Duterte and his entire staff here today. Thank you. Salamat po. Thank you.
Thank you, Steven. And wag ko na lang basahin ang report na to. I'm running out of time. I have something more substantial sa puso ko. Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa inyo mga sundalo ng Republika ng Pilipinas sa sacrifice, sa pagtiis, sa lahat na bagay. Harapin ang kahirapan, kamatayan, just like what my friend Stephen said. Sundalo to eh. So halos makapareho ang wavelength ninyo kung magsalita. Ako naman ay tried to do the best that I could in dumaang mga buwan. We had this crisis in Marawi, and I know that the Filipino soldiers fought valiantly at saka we prevailed. It is a war that we do not like. As a matter of fact, I would say that nobody wins in a civil strife. Pagka communal wars kasi sa loob lang ng isang bayan yan. And we would like to seek peace. Huwag ko sana kayong mag-misinterpret sa aking mga diskarte. Kasi po, I am a president for peace. I am not an authoritarian, aristocratic na huwidzuba, a despot. Hindi ko yan eh. Tayo may limitado sa Constitution. At ikaw at ako, we swore to protect the people and defend the Republic in its integrity and territorial bounds. So, dumaan tayo ng hirap. At true ko sa pangako ko, I am really very sorry it came late. It was not because I promised you without the money. When I promised you na magbigay ako, ang pera ko nandoon na. The suppliers were the ones who could not keep up with the demand. Imagine I was I'd be arming about 130. Na ang pera ko, nireserba ko na. Problem is, you know how things are. Dumaan ng mga bureaucratic, including all of these things would pass by America. And there's a lot of paperwork to do. But it is pursued all in the name of control of crimes, sinabi, human trafficking, but number one is terrorism, human trafficking. When you should read, umaabot ba ang CNN dito? Hindi, no? But you have the satellite here para makuha ninyo. Kapag wala, wala silang CNN o baka makuha ninyo ng satellite so that you'll be posted every day what is happening to the world. It's a crazy world. Lahat ito, putok dito, putok doon, and even the mosques, the holy shrines. And you must understand that also initially, it took us too long to decide. I was the one holding back sabi ko, huwag kayong kasi I had to oftentimes really insist na we do not destroy the shrines and the mosques and everything. Because foremost in my mind, actually, was the life of about 2,500,000 Filipinos, all deployed as helpers, working there, as in the oil industry. There are about doctors, nurses. Pagka hinayaan ko lang, sabi ko, medyo dandahan lang so that we do not inflame passions. So I said, I have to worry about the other Filipinos outside. Yun, iniisip ko rin eh. Kaya medyo natagalan, but ultimately, sabi ko na there was a time. But I called every significant leader in the East. Sinabi ko sa kanila lang yung problema. President of UAA was the first. We cannot stand long there, the stalemate, an impasse that has to be solved. So, naintindihan nila yon. At in the end, sabi ko kay Defense Secretary Lorenzana, pati kay General Anyo na wala na tayong magawa, so we have to take the offensive. So there was much distraction, but there was no other way to do it. So ayaw ko maraming patay, but I have lost so many soldiers and policemen along the way. And it saddens me to just even think that another strife is coming, because I really don't want to kill Filipinos. But of late, ang mga NPAs have become brazen, at tayo pa ang tinatakot, ako pa yung gago. Well, anyway, sabi ko, kung hindi tayo magkaintindihan, I've been trying to fix these things for 50 years. So you want another 50 years of war? Eh sabi ko, yun ang gusto niyo. Ayaw ko, pero yan ang gusto ninyo. Wala tayong magawa. I'll just have to react on what is your behavior. Eh ayaw talaga. Nung may peace talks si Belio, Secretary Belio, Secretary Doresa. Matagal naman yan. And this has been a long, almost 50 years of talking for nothing. So many presidents tried it. I did. Because sabi ko, wag masabihin balang araw na I did not try to reach to them out. Wag sabihin ako mismo, wala akong initiative. I was the first to do it by releasing political prisoners and conceded to the communists too much too soon. Ganon pa rin sila. But the working papers that were sent to me, sa usapan nila, may kopya ako electronic copies. Tinitignan ko, ang suma total, gusto nila ang coalition government. So I told them, I cannot give you what I do not own. Sovereignty is always placed in the hands of the elected people. Gusto ng tao. And it cannot be given by extension na mag-coalition kayo, bigyan kayo at that piece, even isang kuting sa sovereignty. We serve there for a time, then we go out. Sovereignty is only transferred to the elected leaders. Yan pinili ng tao. He might be a son of a bitch. Basta pinili ng tao, yun siya. That is what the Constitution provides. And that was the rule of a democracy. Sabi ko, hindi ko maibigay sa inyo. Gera na lang. So we are back to square one. I would just like to say to you now that matagal man, long time in coming, but I complied with my promise na bigyan ang lahat ng sundalo ng kayong mga awardees. Congratulations. Saludo ako sa inyo. And most of you are awardees. Dalawa yung baril ninyo na ibinigay ko. Yung isa yung cover. Yung nabigyan na, yung issued. Yung ngayon, personal na yan. So yung dalawa, meron dyan dalawa. Kung gusto mong dalhin yan dalawa, pagpunta mo sa bahay nila, magbili ka yung dalawang holster. Tignan natin, practice ka dito sa yung bang, ganun. Parehas sa sine. But, do not be offended. Kasi alam ninyo, nangyayari rin yan. Pwede ba kung isang ninyo dito na lang sa akin? Huwag sa ibang tao, ha? Padala mo lang doon, sabihin mo na kay CEO mo dito, na, sir, iprinda ko muna ito kay... But I have told you, if you have a problem, I give you my number. If you cannot solve your problem here, or hindi kaya solve rin, just call me. Maybe, just maybe, kaya kong solve rin. Kasi believe ako sa serbisyo ninyo, sa load ako. Never was a time na walang ibang, hindi ako nagyayabang, walang ibang presidente, dalawa lang pagbigay ng atensyon na kinakailangan para sa isang sundalo. Ako lang pati si Marcos. Marcos was also a lover of soldiers. Kaya mo yung increases ninyo. Malapit naman ang Disyembre. Pero yung iba, ipagbili na siguro ninyo, no? Yung sweldo. Doon na sa 5-6. Putang. Huwag mong ibigay doon. Hindi ko man ibigay yan sa, hindi ko ihulog yan sa ano. Maghanap ko ng paraan. Kikitain ng Pasko nito, ang yayaman, ang 5-6. Sabihin mo yan sa Turko. Yun, ang bayad mo sa akin, andito ka, nagdegosyo ka. Wag mo akong pilitin magbayad. Putang ina, 2 itong baril ko, mamili ka kung saan mo gusto. Natural. Para sa pamilya yan. So kayong mga walang pamilya, bigay mo yan sa nanay, mga kapatid. That money is not intended for somebody else's pocket. So ibigay ko yan sa inyo, hindi dyan sa ano, nakasangla niya doon sa ATM, kalukuha niya. Diretso. Doble na ang, halos doble na ang sweldo ninyo. So, ang pinakamayaman dyan, mga generals, sigurado. Alam mo, ang sweldo ko, totoo yan, check it out. My salary when I naging presidente ako was 57,000. Kaya ako nagdadaldal noon. Kasi totohanan yun, from the heart. Putang ina. Ang pamilya ko 2. Paano na ito ngayon? May pamilya ako na mayor na matapang. Baka barilin ako noon kung hindi ako mag-remit. Yung isa naman, alang-alang. So, mabutit yan. Ang sweldo ko is just about 107 something. Pero kayong mga generals ngayon, kung 116,000, dublado na. Totoo. Mas malaking sweldo ang general. Kaya sabi nila, sige sir, salamat. Kami na mismo mag-assault dyan sa kung saan-saan. Pero ganitong usapan ha. Di ba sinabi ko sa inyo noon? Do you remember that? Andito ako. Sabi ko sa inyo, unlike the policemen, you do not have sidearms. So when you walk out, you're sitting ducks. Ang ayaw ko dyan sa NPA, kaya ako galit. Talagang galit ako sa kanila. Kasi hindi pa natapos yung ceasefire, pinagbabaril na nila yung mga sundalo ko, pati pulis. Yung sa Minsayap ba yun? Bandang Minsayap. Binaril nila, unarmed, naglalakad lang, hintay ng sakyan. And when I asked the forensics, kung ilan ang tama ng sundalo, 73 gunshot wounds. Kaya pumutok talaga ako. Tinawagan ko si Jan Anyo. Na-bypass ko na nga si Secretary Lorenzana. Sabi ko, let's go offensive. Ngayon, wag na kayong maghintay na mag-ano pa. But I will be buying something. Lahat ng kailangan ninyo to succeed in your mandate, ibibigay ko sa inyo. Sigurado yan. Magtayo ako ng nightclub dito sa para galing away. Walang ano, yung sayaw-sayaw lang. Kailangan kung galawin mo, pakasalan mo. Ano ako dito. But really, if you do not have the satellite connections, I will ask yung pinakalaking makuha. Because the world is too dynamic. Every day there's another new development. So at kayo dito, na kung bakit nandito ako ngayon, nabi ko, I was fixing my calendar, sinabi ko, unahin ko ang hulok kasi yun ang pinakamalayo. I came here to just give you the guns, There's about 100,000 there, some 2,000, and another, pila bang? 50 million kada usa. Hindi mo na maubos yan, putang. 50 million kada sobre? 2,000. Bang padaplan dia, barilon ka. 2,000. Pero, saka yung yung malaki yung wounded, may 100,000 kaya dyan. Seriously wounded. So, pumunta ako dito to greet you well in advance. A very Merry Christmas. And to my Muslim brothers and sisters, celebrate with us the holidays. We would be glad to have you join us, and we will be proud with your presence. It's all for humankind. At that time, kung maaari lang, wala naman tayong talagang hatred for each other to the point that we cannot talk together. We can celebrate Christmas together. So nandito ako to say Merry Christmas, and for those who will be left behind during the holidays, skeletal man lang siguro maiwan, no? Uwi ba halos kayong lahat? Kasi yung magpaiwan, tiis lang kayo. Hong Kong ang price ninyo. Basta magpaiwan dito. Hindi pwede magdala ng asawa. Kabit lang. Para mas maganda ang labanan. Ang asawa, away pa yan. No, asawa, pagdating niya sa kwarto, mga 1 oras, sigawan na yan. Pero kung uyab, honeymoon talaga. Sige, yung maiwan lang dito sa kampo, hindi ko naman kayo mapadala lahat. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Magandang koleksyon, di lahat. Ang wala kayong uyab kasi busy kayo sa fighting, ako doon sa Maynila, mamili na lang kayo, ligawan ninyo. Mahal lang. Walang babae na papayag na ligawan mo na yan. Tapos you have about 3 days to convince the woman to be with you in Hong Kong. Bong, nga tulo ka buok. Para yun mapura ng yawa ni. Tagduha ang escort. Puro ligawan ninyo yan, ha? Huwag ninyong pabuntisan. Discharge kayo. Pero yung dalawa magsabay buntis, believe you, kung promotion yan. Biro mo kasabay ka? Kani? Sus, Ginoo ko, hindi hinto to. So, I hope that stay be very careful. Sana, paano man nabawi ko yung kahirapan ninyo. And, I was there all the time to be with you because I wanted to be with my soldiers. Maipakita ko sa inyo na talagang mahal ko ang sundalo ko. And I said at any other time, ibibigay ko sa inyo yung kailangan, the tools na kailangan ninyo sa. Tsaka yung mga ang uniforme, nang huwam na. O ang uban, ang nasulog patong sa ubang siguro, dungan ni ko sa kwarto lang. So, I said, some of you will be left behind, but somehow, at least my, Okay, mayroon akong iwan sa inyo dito ngayon konti. But sa Christmas party, ako nang magsagot sa Christmas party sa lahat ng dito sa. Tambong baka. Maraming sundalo dito na Moro. Marami tayong sundalo na Moro dito. Kasi baka rin. Napay daghang baka nga rin, unang hurot nagkawat. Oo, tama. Ako na ang mag-blow out sa inyo na Christmas party. Soldiers, word of honor. Sino nagbi-birthday ngayong araw na to? 1, 2, 3. Pinaka-senior.
Senior.
Pinaka-senior. Paling muna dito. Pinaka-senior. Sa nag-birthday. Seniority muna. Military ito. Lahat na nag-birthday ngayong araw na to, dito. Unahin ko yung pinaka-senior. Sino? Seniority. Who's the most senior? Halika. Kita mo, wala ang relo. Puris yan. Matibay yan. Ikaw na maglagay mo. Putang yan. Mahuli na lahat. Mahuli na. Pati mahuli. Believe ako sa'yo, sir. Happy birthday. Sunod.
Mga divers watch mas. Retire na sila, di na madaot.
Ito, retire ka na lang. Huwag mo lang ihampas sa puwit ng babae. Matibay. Happy birthday. Portillo, happy birthday. May asawa ka?
Milagro daw siyang birthday karon.
Gila sir na. Birthday mo ngayon? Ilang taong ka na? May asawa ka na? Masyadong magmadali. Okay.
Siya pa, wala na? Tatlo lang, apat lang.
Binubulungan ako dito sa likod. Wala na raw daylight time, sunset time ako. Limitado ako. I want to talk more about you, but some other time. Maraming salamat at